Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my third review for AMC's brand new Fear the Walking Dead, which returns this week after 1 week off. This one is for episode 3, The Dog. Alright, so spoiler warning as always for my reviews. If you haven't seen it yet, watch the episode before you watch this video. This episode was awesome. This was actually the best episode, I think, so far for Fear the Walking Dead. If I have to score this one, I'd give this one a 9.2 out of 10. It's really, really fun. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of kind of just giving us a wider picture of what was happening in the zombie apocalypse. You got to see the riot at the beginning. Got to see the hospitals, like they're shooting people down as they're kind of coming out in their hospital clothes and that. The dead are coming back. And we get to see, in the end, the military kind of roll into their neighborhood, so to speak, which is fun, National Guard. So, also, in addition to all the great action sequences, we got to see a few zombies finally. So we got to see a few zombies actually kind of attack our survivors with a really awesome scene where the one zombie was in the house, and you have Mr. Salazar, Daniel Salazar, the old man, who shoots it with a shotgun in the face. Or finishes it off, boom, and it just kind of blows up. So that was pretty awesome. I like when they shoot him once and then his face is like, the zombie's face is like half off and it's still coming. And it really gives you kind of an idea of, how difficult it is to fight fresh turned new zombies right at the beginning. Pretty tough. So that was really cool to see that. Get to see the family play Monopoly, because that's the thing you should do if there's a zombie apocalypse. Just break out the Monopoly game board and play some Monopoly. That's always fun. We see Travis come back while they're at the neighbor's house. Get the exciting part of kind of him coming back, them not being sure, and then him almost, I don't want to say almost getting bitten, but, the other neighbor was kind of on him there, so he was in some jeopardy. And some good kind of starting to build with the family drama stuff. So we got to see quite a bit of, different characters just conversing back and forth. One of the lines I liked the best was when you have Madison calls Liza over and tells her that if she ever ends up like the neighbor, to kill her, because if Travis had to do it, it would break him. And with that one, I like that line because it's almost like, I'm not sure if she's just directly saying that. I always look for a meaning behind what people are saying. I almost think she's saying, because it would break him because he loves me so much because I'm such a good wife, right? It's like so smug, right? What a smug bitch. She's saying, like, because he cares for me so much, it would destroy him, so I need you to do that. It's like we're already starting to see possibly, at least that's the way I read it, some kind of friction between those two, which obviously will be a problem, having your ex-wife and your current wife or girlfriend. I'm not sure if they're officially married or not. That escapes me at the moment. I think it's just boyfriend-girlfriend type deal. And kind of the separate families that are kind of smushed together, which is it's good drama. It's fun. Also, I like the Salazars. They're fun too. The Mexican or Latino family there. You have the three of them. You have Dan, who's pretty badass. I love when they kind of look at the zombie next door and he just says, "Week after." He's pretty badass. He grabs the shotgun and uses it, and he's pretty tough. And then you got his wife, who unfortunately has the messed up, what is it, like a smashed leg and foot type thing that was crushed. We got to see this episode. We kind of knew that was going to happen because it was in the promos. At one point, I thought it was Nick's foot because of the way they cut it, which was cool. In one of the promos, they kind of misled us there, which is good. I like it when they kind of do that, so you can't read what's going to happen. And the whole some kind of thing that people were standing on, like, falls on top of her from the fire truck and like crushes her foot. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do with them and how long they're going to survive for, because I really do like Dan Salazar. He's pretty tough. He's pretty fun. And his daughter. I'm assuming what will probably happen this season is those two will probably survive, but his wife will probably die by maybe the end of the first season or second season, depending on pacing. Something like that. So we got to see some cool environments. You got the power going out everywhere, the blackout as places are just kind of blinking off. You've got the shotgun that they find and use it. I also like the part where Alicia's looking through their house and she looks underneath and she sees like these zombie feet, which aren't moving at the time, but just kind of like standing there. It's just like so awkward, so odd. It's scary too at the same time. The music was good all the way throughout. I like the music all the way. And yeah, she's not sick, she's dead. So it's a line from Nick. So they're kind of starting to piece together what's happening, the whole zombie apocalypse thing, but they still don't know that the bites are what actually causes people to turn. At this point, they're kind of still, they're not sure about it. They think it's blood. They're not quite sure. But yeah, they'll probably find out pretty soon. At least they know that when someone dies normally, they're going to come back like that. That's something they established much quicker than the original Walking Dead series, which took us a while, over 2 seasons to figure that out. Over 2 seasons, I'd say, at the end of the 2nd season. So I did like Travis too. He's really smart, and he's a pretty good survivor. Not when he went to see the neighbor in that. That was eating the dog. But the idea of them not going out during the day or not going out at night, waiting until daylight to go, which was pretty smart. I do like that. That is a smart strategy. You want to go during the day, not at night. And they won't leave you again. You got that line where they kind of share that close hug and that. And just really excited to see for this series. Probably the most interesting thing so far is how this is going to become like a group of survivors, between them all. Like, how are they all going to live together, under one roof or under one, just together? How is Travis, both halves of his family, going to kind of mesh together when you have Madison and you have Liza and how they feel about each other? Which I actually did like that Liza kind of tried to make it as if they, could cooperate, and she kind of addressed that, it would be difficult for them too, but that they could work it out, they could get along. And Madison didn't really reply to that. She didn't really seem to care to that. She replied with her other, like I said before, which was a good line. Okay, so we got Nick. He's out, and he's trying to get his drugs, and that was given to Mrs. Salazar. Let's see. Then the military rolls in the end. You got some planes and helicopters going above. So interesting to see, will that plane possibly be used in the standalone special that we're going to see that AMC's going to do? They're going to do zombies on a plane. So that should be fun. If you guys watched that video, I did a video on that. So is that the plane that we're going to see in the standalone? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe. Makes sense. That would make sense. So, you got the dog, which was fun, and a little bit of zombie action, a lot of drama, mixing it all in, and some promising stuff for the rest of the second half of the season. So what's going to happen now? Are they going to try to still make it for the desert and try to get out of LA, or are they going to figure they're with the military now, so maybe they're safer where they're at as they kind of go around quarantining certain areas, which ultimately, as Mr. Salazar kind of figured out already, he kind of has that foresight that it's too late. It's not going to be enough. It's spread too much already, and he doesn't think that they're going to be able to do it, which he's right. So I'm really interested to see who's going to survive, who's not, and I'm really starting to like some of our characters and the relationships, the dynamics between them. Aside from that, the episode looked great. The riots were awesome. Getting to see some action was fun, and it was just a really great episode. I would say this one felt more like a premiere than the actual premiere did, which was a lot slower paced, but got us to get to know the characters first. In this one, this felt more like a zombie apocalypse as things are breaking out. You put down the shutters, Night of the Living Dead style, you hide inside, and then, the zombies come in, you got dogs barking and all kinds of craziness where you go and try to find your, a gun or weapon or something of the sort. So Night of the Living Dead style, I would compare it to, which was cool. I love that. Because it's one of my favorite movies, Night of the Living Dead, which I have reviewed. It's in the channel, by the way, if you want to see. So I'll do my predictions for next week's episode, probably in about an hour or so. It'll be posted in the channel. I'll put an annotation right here to it and a link in the description. And let me know what you guys thought about this episode, episode 3. I do think it's the best episode they've had so far in Fear the Walking Dead, and it makes me really excited for the rest of this season, second half of Fear the Walking Dead, because it's only 6 episodes. Because if they keep it up like this, and we get to see all kinds of action mixed in with the drama, it's like the perfect formula for me anyway. Write your comments below on what you guys thought about this episode. Is it your favorite yet, or did you like episode 2 or 1 better? And I'll see you soon for the predictions video. Please thumb up the video below if you wouldn't mind. I do appreciate it. And if you want to make me feel great, you can subscribe down below, and you can share and favorite too if you're interested. That's it for this week's review, guys. We'll see you next week for the next review, and of course all the regular videos as usual to new people who are interested. Subscribe, check out the predictions video, and you'll get all that content in your subscriber box. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys real soon. As always, it's Trev. I'm saying peace.